Lots of pucks contested for down low, and Severson's been strong with those.
And here's what and he's done a good job, but here's what I used to tell my defenseman. I said, I'll worry about the puck. You worry about the player. Because a lot of players, especially at this age, they'll spin around and try and help the goalie find the puck. Well, you're not helping them
they
because
start kicking away at it.
Well, it's just the fact that the threat. Where is it coming from? Well, the threat's coming from the opposition player who's also digging for the puck. If you turn and take that guy, you take the threat away. Let the goaltender cover the puck up.
So even though you said that, was there a shadow of doubt that they weren't going to take the player?
Well, they usually did, and
okay.
that's
you
a
know
good
what
thing.
I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Because sometimes it's like
it's habit, though,
yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly.
It's like every player gets involved sometimes in puck watching, right?
There's a puck loose side of the net. Skates are there. They couldn't let it fly. That hit Olam on its way through. That nearly found its way on goal, too. They finally find an opening, does Holy Angels, and icing the call. There's going to be a slashing penalty coming up, too, I believe. Delayed penalty on the Stars of Academy of Holy Angels, by the way. Get the right one out there.
This reminds me. This reminds me of the Canadian Football League before they changed one of the Rough Riders teams. They had 2 Rough Riders teams.
They did?
And like 8 to 10 teams,
and
then 2 of them were Rough Riders. So they've changed
That's
that
great.
now, but for years and years they had that.
So once again, the best thing you can do to get back into a game is get on that power play and get some chances going. And we've seen some good opportunities from Southwest Christian Richfield brewing here on the power play. Stussy lays one over to the near side. They score! Oh, one-timer from Brody Hardacker.
That was a very, very nicely executed play and a beautiful one-timer by Hardaker. And that's tough when you consider it from a goaltender's perspective. It's a high to low plate. High on one side of the ice, low on the other. So not only do you have to cover the ground side to side, you have to cover the angle from top to bottom. And that's why it's a tough move for a goaltender and a well-executed play there.
He got enough juice on it to get it underneath the pad before Severson could get it there. Yeah, you know, you're talking you got to go east, west, and north, south.
Yeah. So it's tough. It's a tough angle for a goaltender to adjust to. Although he almost was there.
Pushed around through.
Well, now we have an interesting game again here. They took a couple of penalties and it let them back in. So we'll see what kind of energy Southwest Christian Richfield has for the rest of this game.
On the stick and out to center, Padilla. That's gathered in by the defense of Brady Anderson as now here comes Southwest Christian Richfield, and there's some noise back in behind the play. And now the Academy of Holy Angels will go back on the power play.
Well, the march to the penalty box is evident here in the third period. We had maybe, 2 or at the most 2 or 3 penalties in the entire game, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
And now in the third period here, they are marching.
They are. They've got the path going. And the thing that was interesting there was we had our heads turned to the left, and we heard a loud thud to our right well behind the play. That's going to send Eric Westrom and Nick Heiberg get their blood pressure up a little bit.
Well, you don't want to stab yourself when you're marching back and trying to make a game out of it. But we'll have 2 minutes to kill here.
These 2 defensemen for the Academy of Holy Angels have been good on the power play up high. Marguerite and Bartfield.
Oh boy.
To center ice. Marguerite dances over to the right side. Now he finds Schaefer. Schaefer, nifty little toe pull. Bartfield plays this down to Schaefer. Back up for Bartfield. Now he finds Marguerite. Marguerite dances to the right, pushes that one down into the corner. It's played back up to him by Noah Hermanson. Now on it is Bartfield with it. Marguerite takes over. Pushes back down for Hermanson, back for Marguerite. Redirect. Ooh, that nearly rattled through the wickets. But no, says the goaltender, Lavin.
It's a heck of a battle going on in front of that net, too. There's the referee letting him play. It looks like a timeout is being called here by Holy Angels because of the minute 12 left on the power play and 7:37 remaining in this game. And I think Pat Griswold, head coach of Holy Angels, wants to see that 2-goal lead established again, as they did give it up on that last power play by Southwest Christian Ridgefield.
So 7:37 shows on the clock as you get in games like this where it's a 1-goal affair, and I will tell you, this is a, you don't want to say key spot, but I mean, because there's plenty of time left. But if AHA scores, it's gonna be tougher for sure.
We'll see if that timeout was well played, depending on how the players manage the puck on this one.
How much of that stuff do you think, Mike, is, you know, face-off stuff and things like that versus, because a lot of this is stuff you have a power play and a PK that you run with on breakouts and things like that. So really, what's going on there in those timeouts?
I think it's just coaches saying, giving them scenarios. If we win the draw, I want you here. If we lose the draw, I want you here. Though there's that part of it as well. But also, if a coach sees players getting out of position on, even like you said, the set power play that they work on and everything, if he sees them sliding and cheating or doing something, he needs to point out that we're more effective when we're in this position or in this light, rather than if you guys start cheating or start tying up in front of the net or whatever it is that he sees that they're doing that he doesn't like.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll see if they get some puck possession and make a difference here with this last 30 seconds on this power play.
Marguerite comes away with it, plays to the right wing side. Putting on the brakes is Carter Hermanson. Marguerite again. Pushes back over. Bartfield, the quick wrister.
And
nice
see,
save made.
And again, no players in front. And that one player, and if I could read what he was trying to talk about, was that one player that was in front of the net and tying up and really not doing a lot except tying up. He wanted that player off the flank, off the post, giving them another option to go down low with the puck. And so now you see on these last couple of sequences, there is no major battle going on in front of the top of the crease, especially when they control the puck. But we'll see if they continue to do that.
That then opens up sight lines for the goaltender as well.
It does.
But it opens up options for you to spread the ice a little bit too.
Yeah, and
so it's no matter what you want to take.
And
right?
he can always step back. He doesn't want them tying up in front, because if there's no shot coming, then you take away one of your players. But if you control the puck, and maybe then you can step in front when the shot is taken. But he wants some outlets and wants some options.
I've always marveled at that, Mike, how they, you see that the big man would stand in front for the screen and just basically turn it into a 4-on-4 if you wanted to.
And that's the thing is that is fine if your point man's ready to shoot the puck whenever he gets it, then it's fine for him to stay there because he's going to engage when the puck gets there. But if you're moving the puck around the perimeter, or you're trying to set up a different play, him standing in front, if no one's shooting the puck, and it's a waste of space.
You've got to create those 2-on-1s, and there's nothing wrong. And I think the way the game is played, especially for goaltenders, they're doing a great job these days with reading and seeing through screens. The moving screens and the movement, I think, taking away sight lines that way is a highly underrated part of the game too. Whereas it's not just a stationary screen, if you will, because you can look around that.
Well, you hear it all the time. Take his eyes away. You could take the goaltender's vision away. I give you that. If you don't score on the shot, you typically will end up being rewarded with some kind of a rebound.
Builds with it across the line for Holy Angels. At the line, held in by Bartfield. He's run into by O'Connell. Played a center 1-goal game with 5:22 to go in the third. They got numbers. Here comes Southwest Christian Richfield with a sauce that was a little too much on the sauce, but that was a good thought there. O'Connell will regroup with Uhas. Instead, he's going to play it off the boards up high, and the other way they go with Olam. Back in behind. Look out, wraparound attempt. Severson closes the door, and he makes another big pad save. Johnny on the spot there.
Well, he had to. Loss of puck behind the net, and they tried to wrap that puck in. They had 2 cracks at it. The original wraparound, and then the follow-up play. It looked like Stussy had the rebound as Olam was the one trying to jam in the original shot.
Schaefer now through center ice with speed. He's going to be stopped by Anderson, who turns it over. Look out. There's and a big blocker pad rebound. Puck's loose. Great chances there. And it was Lava to make the save of the game right there. Point blank, blocker pad, and a recovery.
2-on-0 in front of the net, 2 saves, and we'll see if those saves are very meaningful here.
That's going to be chipped in by Holy Angels, Daravingas. There's a chance again. That's pushed through. Nice surge here by Holy Angels in the latter stages of the third. Sent in by Haugen, and Daravingas will get there first. He'll play the boards, waiting for the Karamis Carter Hermanson. Hermanson will just be content to clear at the length of the ice and get the icing call with 4:08 to go here in the third.
Well, time's a factor now, and a couple of big saves by the Southwest Christian Richfield goaltender, Max Laban. So if it ends this way, then you won't remember those. But
yeah,
if they tie this game, those will be very big.
Those are the ones you remember. Well, Ryan Lemire's Academy of Holy Angels girls team 3-1 winners over Bloomington Jefferson tonight. Chip this one up through center. Now it's going to be O'Connell back into his own zone. Behind the net, protects the puck and guides it ahead. That's on the stick of Odafai. And now it's O'Connell again. In front, nice save, Severson. Oh my word, that was closer than you'd think right there.
I think that caught a deflection, and Severson had to be sharp.
Look out, back the other way. Padilla shoots that one wide. And the big carom, Odafai is there to center. And it's on the stick of Schmitz. He plays that ahead.
Oh, there's a player down in the far corner. Couple players. It was a wrestling match. I was wondering why they were tangled up, but they might be taking 2 guys off the ice right now.
I was seeing if Todd Grover, our camera guy, caught that, and I don't think he did.
That's a pretty tough angle.
I know. He'd
have to be double jointed and hang that.
Stretch Armstrong.
Put that camera over the glass.
Another thud from behind the play. That's all I can say. And both have come in front of the Southwest Christian Richfield bench. And Ricky Nelson will go.
There's been some decent battles in this hockey game. That one behind the play, and it's usually quite obvious when that happens. And taking both players off, so
they're talking things over, the officials.
Probably where they want the face-off.
They're going to take it at center ice.
Yeah, there you go. That usually tells you that they didn't know where they should face it off. So let's do it at center ice, and everyone's happy or everyone's mad. I don't know. Yeah. One of the two.
Well, then everybody seems like everybody's mad these days. So what does it matter, right? Except for you and me, we're at a hockey game, right?
Why not?
Oh, here's a chance, Stussy. Oh, and a glove save. Severson, cool as a cucumber as he covers that one up. Stussy was sprung right at the line, accelerates away, and the Hopkins transfer comes up with a great chance there, as that's hung on to.
Well, Severson's had a very strong hockey game because been asked to make some pretty good saves, especially down the stretch here, and he's holding them in.
Knocked away from Olam. Kicks it to center. Off the boards. He's going to chase his own dump in. Nice job to fish that away was Ryan Welsh, the junior out of Burnsville, Minnesota, steered aside by Severson. Now Welsh will try to just race it up the wall. Instead, it's cut off. Stussy tried to guide that one down. Now Schaefer comes away. Oh, he's got numbers with him through center if they hurry. Offside just at the line there. I believe Schaefer was caught. 2:39 now to go here in the period. Now Schaefer did something we don't see a lot of. You give it up and you get it back. You know, I think a lot of players in today's game are trying to create through the center ice area. I like that puck movement when you get it, move and get it back. Just missed the mark a bit at the line though.
Well, he had I think he was trying to get the puck across to Hermanson, Carter Hermanson, but just had no angle, and Hermanson went offside.
Severson had to come up with a big pad save there to shut that door. Reaching for that one is Hardiker. Off the glass, Schmitz plays this one down, back in behind the net. Bothered on the play as he looks to the left wing side. Bartfield up the wall. There's a chance. Oh, that one just missed the mark. Keep our eye on the goaltender for you. Is that sent back in? Michelizzi was there. Now for the Stars, they're going to chip the glass, trying to get the zone. They do. Nice strong stick there. That's Nick Johnson to play this one across the right wing side. Johnson, a shot off the glass all the way to center it goes. Marguerite, 1:40 to go. Marguerite quickly off the glass and knocked up the right wing wall. Here they come. Odify with it, in on goal. Oh, that one looked like that might have handcuffed him a little bit, but he hung on to it like he should. It's a harmless 3-on-3 across the line. 1:31 to go. 3-2 your score in favor of Holy Angels. Over to the near boards. Anderson plays it up high, and that is empty. That one misses the mark. And they'll face off inside. As the Coincidental Miners are now released.
So an extra man produced by the goaltender being pulled, so this will be an interesting minute 19.
Buckle up, as we like to say, in on the crest. And Severson, who's been under siege all night long, continues to cover those pucks with sticks and traffic around him. You'll see this one rattle off his crest a little bit here.
Well, that is for defenders and goaltenders alike, that's a very tough situation when the puck comes in. If there's a rebound, it makes it very difficult to know where you have to be or what you have to do. I mean, take a body, take the puck, clear some space. Either way, it's chaos.
Oh, they're going to try and go for it off the post.
Well, no icing.
Nullifies that, so someone's out of the doghouse. Nelson gets spun off the puck. 57 to go. We'll see if they can get a breakout. Nelson wanted to take the body off the corner, but Stussy takes over at center. Leaves off to the right wing, gets it back. Here comes Stussy. Back door! Oh, my word. What a play by Bartfield to knock that one away from Earhart.
Yeah, that was a tap-in. That was a tap-in if Bartfield,
38.
who has the third goal of the game-winning goal as we speak right now. He saved. He got another game-winning goal save there.
That's incredible right there. Back into the corner they go with it. Now it's Bendel with it. Through center ice, rolling puck. Schaefer can fly. Shallow angle. Oh, that's off a stick and then off the post. Schaefer gets it back. He's got Hermanson in front, the empty netter! And he scores as the Stars pick up the insurance policy and the 4-2 lead.
Well, they hit 2 goal posts with an empty net. And finally were able to get that goal from about a foot out.
Yeah, it's a nice little putt there.
So they respond.
So Noah Hermanson with the empty netter. In on goal again, as that's going to be held on to. 5.6 to go. There's another thunderstorm for us.
They're in the middle of winter.
Wow. Klein with the body to the corner. But still, it's the best rink to watch a game from, in my opinion, being right on top of the action. Well, Mike, quite the game between these two.
Yeah, no, it was well earned. Again, I love the fact that these kids are willing to battle like they do, and it was a back and forth game. It was not dominated by anyone by any means. I think